Hi, I'm Caron, so I'm giving myself a lot of work to do this evening doing these videos, okay? I'm trying to do like a few short videos with the information instead of a lengthy video, okay? But yes, this takes a little more time than doing the lengthy video all in one. So this here, I've been talking about this, but I've not demonstrated it. So as you know, this tube is not really for this water bottle, because the tube should be pink, all right, but the pink one broke, but it's the tube for the bottle nonetheless. So I've been saying to persons, because since we've been hearing about the whole COVID-19, one of the things they've been saying is that persons who are dying are mainly persons who are hypertensive, persons with diabetes, persons with respiratory illnesses like COPD, emphysema, asthma. Those are the people that is really affecting severely, people with heart conditions. So what do you do if you have any of these autoimmune diseases? You're talking about like sickle cell as well, lupus. What you want to do is to just take extra care. Now, if you're asthmatic, I said in the other video, you want to make sure you have your ventilator at home, your nebulizer, I'm sorry, at home, so you can nebulize yourself if at all you feel like your chest is tightening or you're having any issue breathing. Outside of that, especially now, you definitely want to be supplementing on your magnesium. You need at least 500 milligrams of magnesium. Now, this is my absolute favorite magnesium, okay? Works best. Like, I've tried other brands, but this magnesium is the one that works best for me. So you could try to find that one. If you can't, you really do need to just get yourself magnesium. No, not magnesium oxide, because oxide has no nutritional value. It really just there for persons who have constipation issues. However, all the other kinds of magnesium will help you with constipation, but understand that magnesium oxide has no other nutritional value other than it helps you to go. All right, so you definitely want to be supplementing on your magnesium as well as your vitamin D. If you have a severe asthma attack and you're in the hospital, one of the things they will give you, I guess if you know to ask for it, is a magnesium injection. All right, so your magnesium is very, very important, especially now if you're asthmatic. You definitely want that, and you want to be supplementing on very high doses of vitamin D. So those are two things you would really like to stay on in this time, because you really want to be protecting yourself. The magnesium, it really is very calming. So it relaxes blood vessels, your airways, everything. It really, really is a good supplement that you definitely want to be on in this time. Good for persons with hypertension as well. You definitely want to be supplementing on your magnesium. So we're talking about asthmatic persons. We're talking about persons with hypertension. Now, look at this. I encourage persons with hypertension to make sure you get one of these kind of cups. All right, so this is the tube. If you notice, there is cucumbers in it, garlic, and lemon. So the tube, actually, you place it in the cup. For those who even need to be drinking more water and you don't like water, even if you are not hypertensive, this can be used for so many things. It can be used for persons who are diabetic. You just put your bitters in the middle of it, you put it in, you know, that's it, and you carry it around with you for the day. I mean, you're getting your garlic, all of these things here that lowers your blood pressure. So throughout the day you would have this with you drinking. You have to try and monitor your pressure at this time. And one of the biggest thing, you want to get off the news. Watching the news constantly is going to, because the news keeps driving fear. If you notice, the focus is never on the amount of people recovering, it's on the amount of people dying. Just put things into perspective. So far, 5 deaths in Jamaica since you've had the virus there. I don't remember which date the first case was announced. Outside of COVID-19, 5 deaths per day we have with the murder crisis there. We're not flying out of Portmore, running from Kingston to Montego Bay, or this mass exodus from Montego Bay to Kingston. Come on. So it's been 5 deaths over that period of time. That is way less death than we have with the murder crisis that we're faced with. But understand, it's being driven hard and people are really scared. They're worried. It would appear that as long as you get it, you're going to die. You need to calm yourself and prepare yourself. If you are properly prepared, it will relieve some of the stress and the anxiety that you are feeling, as well as if you reduce the amount of news that you consume in this time. Fear sells, okay? That's something you have to understand. There's a big psychology behind it. When they add pressure to you or make you feel afraid, people get in this fight or flight mode. We saw the flight mode from Portmore last night. Everybody was flight. I have to take my flight. That's what fear did. And remember that this fear has been boiling over for months coming on. All right, so you want to be careful about consuming too much of the news to reduce your levels of anxiety. Person's blood pressure going crazy, sinuses, everything since the advent of this COVID-19. But preparation is very important. If you are prepared, it will relieve a lot of the stress. And seek for information. All right, when you see an ad that says we only have 25 of this cup left, if you want yours, order today. It's pressure, it's fear. Oh, if I don't order today, I am not going to get one of these cups. And then guess what? They have 1,000 in the warehouse sitting down. They can't even sell them. But they drove you with fear to run and purchase right now. Understand there's a purpose behind this fear being driven. Don't let it drive you crazy. Prepare, prepare, prepare.